nice to write about it in the post on page 6, you know. And you like that? I mean, insurance.
Yo, what's poppin'? SHEmovementTV tenfold. It's your girl DJ Crew, and we are at Swim Library checking in with Jay for the VA Hip Hop collection. We're about to go dig in and dive in the archives of what's going on in VA. What's up, Williamsburg? What's up, VA? Show me some. Let's see some. So that's what I'm here to do. See a little something. So I'm gonna check in with y'all when we get down to the interview and keep it live while you're. We archive for women in hip hop culture, lead girling, MCing, DJing, graffiti artists, and I was looking for William and Mary, or I should say Virginia hip hop, and I was like, it's non-existent, but I'm gonna find something. So I did this extensive Twitter search, and I finally found like something that y'all did like 2 or maybe a year or 2 ago, like an event that y'all had. It was like maybe like a couple years.
Yeah, it was at the Women in Hip Hop panel discussion. They weren't going to fit in his new studio and didn't really have the space, and so he approached us. And we normally wouldn't collect doors from places, but the fact that the connection to William and Mary, to hip hop history and the performers that have signed it, and just different people, and it's sort of one of the things we collect. So he signed his books, and then he would write the price that he paid for him, $1.50.
$1.50 for a book?
Yeah.
Man.
Book's worth a lot more now.
Right.
Back then, that was probably. But all of these books right here belong to St. George Tucker. Wonderful family papers. A lot of stuff on, Williamsburg and early Virginia history.
Wow. This is beautiful. It's like just make my mind go crazy.
He wrote an early dissertation on the free the slaves right after the Revolution. The General Assembly ignored it.
Wow.
He was calling for the gradual abolition of slavery. They did own slaves, as most Virginia white families did.
Wow. And to believe this is the first place it started from.
Yep.
Door that was in the studio?
Yeah, this was the other one. I don't know. I never really checked the back side of it. Yeah, the actual backside we added some foam core because we put it in an exhibit.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we put it in an exhibit, and we had this against the wall. So that was just to protect the wall, but there's no, there's a couple graffiti on there. They didn't cover anyone up that was there.
Nice.
But to have the door handles and all that stuff, the door frames.
I love it. It's like I feel the energy from it. It was like booth material. Yeah. Like, yo, sign your name on the wall.
If we didn't have the hip hop collection, they probably would have never thought about keeping this.
Right.
They probably would have been like,
we'll just throw throw it away or something like that. But this is history.
Kevin has a good relationship with them. So I'll give you Kevin's name because he's still actively collecting stuff. He's actually moved we thought of the 7 cities from Williamsburg to like Portsmouth and Virginia Beach area. And that has been a little bit of our collecting area. Now that Kevin's moved to Richmond, we're getting that. We're getting people up there that are involved. And he came down to moderate the panel discussion we had on Straight Outta Compton. He actually brought a bag of stuff that he had collected. People are giving us their ticket stubs for concerts they attended, or they're giving us their backstage passes. Wow. We had one person at during it, he's like, he had a bag of stuff that he had collected, and he's like, okay, he was going through, he's like, well, I'll give you that. Well, I'm not giving you that yet.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
hold on to it. It's
more than just that. It's always more than just that. Man, you don't know what kind of stories go behind these names and these tags. Like, I just had an interview with such and such. Get your name on it. I love this. I really do.
I'd love to eventually, if I do put it online, to do some kind of crowdsourcing where people could actually say, well, I knew that person, and tell stories about each person on here.
Yeah.
Or the person who actually did it, like recount, I remember being in the studio and writing that down.
Yeah.
and then having that stuff. But you know, and the more stuff we put online like that, the more that people want to come see the original. Like if we put this door, like a picture of this door online, and people know we have it.
Right.
They're gonna be like, wait a minute, I've been listening to that station for a long time. I want to come see the doors, and they'll take a trip to Waynesburg, or if they're in Waynesburg, they'll say, hey, can I come in and see the collection? This is where we. It's a little warmer in here, but not by design. We're working on so it'll be as cool as that one. But this is where most of our materials are held.
Wow.
There are some boxes here, I think. There were some I didn't pull. Boy Scouts by Witnesses of Murder, and it has a connection to, I think there's a hip hop group right there.
The funky, man.
And then, you know, it's the CDs. You know, just copies of CDs we've been given.
Original.
Yeah.
Remember when everybody used to make mixed CDs, mixtapes?
Oh, yeah, mixtapes, yeah. Now mixed CDs. Now, you know, they're making computers now and they don't even have, my laptop doesn't even have a CD player on it anymore.
No, mine doesn't either.
Yeah.
And it's actually sad that it doesn't.
I don't like it. In today's generation, they're not even realize what a CD player is, and it's sort of...
Or a boombox, or a
Exactly.
cassette tape.
Yep.
Or the player. I'm
Imagine,
like
the
what?
big boombox back there. That was, you know, can you imagine? Then they created the Walkman, but that was the boombox
Right.
and the Walkman, and now they have it on their phone.
They're like, what is a boombox?
Here is just some more. I pulled one of the boxes, but this is an example of some of the more, you know, magazines that were published.
Oh, they got mags too?
Yeah, so magazines of the
What?
Elemental Renaissance, the rebirth of the elements of hip hop. Because we want a copy for the collection.
Well, I'm Jay Gaidmore. I'm the Director of Special Collections here at the William & Mary Libraries. And I've been here almost 4 years. I'm not originally from Virginia. I'm from New Hampshire, but I've been pretty much living in Virginia now the majority of my life, and I fell in love with Virginia.
Nice.
And I love Virginia history, and I love all kinds of history. And that's one of the things I like about my job is that I can learn about many different things and not just focus on one like some professors do.
Right.
The hip-hop collection began in 2013 through an American Studies graduate student named Kevin Kusanovich. He was writing his dissertation on hip-hop in the Bronx. He visited a similar hip-hop collection at Cornell University and came back to Virginia and thought to himself, we need to create a Virginia hip-hop collection. He approached my predecessor, the Director of Special Collections, Amy Schindler, to talk about building the collection. She very wisely said, yes, let's go forward on it. I came in July of 2013. I think the collection had only been around for 2 to 3 months officially, and I gave my wholehearted support for it.
Right here, we're going to put it up.
This is beautiful. I seen this before I came back there.
There's some information on the artist and some of that stuff right there. We tried to do some QR codes, but he actually had some of his students work with him as well.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Pressing the one with the credentials. All right, let me unlock this. Yeah, you got the key.
We were bridged by seeing. I was like.